Hi, I'm Trooper Smacka.
Hi, I'm Trooper Wellman,
Please stay tuned for a behind-the-scenes look at being a state trooper.
and together we can make a difference.
Here we are live at 360.Vegas Studios with another edition of Trooper Talk with Trooper Wellman. Now, Trooper Wellman, let me ask you this. For the remainder of the year, right, because obviously there's going to be more snow and things of this nature, right? So you update on the Twitter page when there's too many, when it's closed.
You bring up some great points. Those are other topics that were discussed today. One, we want all of our social media handles to be the same messages. We want unity within them so that we can decrease some confusion. Because I don't want to post on Twitter and update you that, Lee Canyon's currently closed. But then come to find out, Lee Canyon Ski Resort is closed, not Lee Canyon, the roadway. And so we are all going to work and make sure our communication is pretty tight as it is, but we're going to make sure that we're all posting the same things or sharing each other's social media feeds to get everybody updated as much and as quickly as possible. The other thing we talked about is, throughout the valley, you see the electronic display boards, the electric billboards. So we use those quite often, and we are currently using them now, and they say you have to have four-wheel drive or chains for your tires.
As funny as it may sound, and I don't want to say funny, but a plane landing on the road is not an uncommon occurrence in Nevada.
Lately, right?
Let's say in the past 3 or 4 years or something, like it's happened a few times, 5 times, or you know what I mean? And so you think oh, that never happens.
This little plane is tiny and it's a 2-seater. It almost looked like a drone to me when I had first got the photos. And
A drone.
didn't it look like from afar it looks like a little drone, but then you get closer and you're like, oh, it's a full size or like a plane.
Right.
So it's a 2-seater, and what I was told was that there was some mechanical issues and the pilot, either the gas gauge broke or it was just showing that the fuel was depleting quickly. So they had to make this decision to quickly emergency land. Luckily, they were in an area of 95 northbound at Lake Canyon area where they did have some room to land. But when they did land in the shoulder, the wing was still sticking out a little bit.
Thank goodness that somebody was able to make an emergency landing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
In the plane. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We don't want anything to happen, so thank goodness.
Yes.
Eyes on the interstates.
So this was a multi-state DUI enforcement campaign. So we joined forces, if you want to say, without calling it joining forces, because that's a totally different operation, but a multi-state enforcement that we all came together, and you see all the states that were included. And from December 30th to January 1st, and we have all our logos at the bottom, it was to enforce DUIs, to make sure that we could get some of these impaired drivers off the roadway.
We have a lot of great things that we're going to continue to do this year, and so we just want to make sure that everybody's here, right? Mm-hmm. So thanks again, Trooper Wellman.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. All right, we'll see you later.